So that misunderstanding part we want to work on. Secondly, एक फेमस जोक जो सर्कुलेट हो रहा है हमारे सोशल मीडिया में, that there are applicants who needs job, right? जिसको काम चाहिए, applicants है जिनको काम चाहिए, इंडस्ट्री है जिनको काम करने वाला लोग चाहिए, और जो ऑलरेडी काम कर रहे हैं वो किसी काम के नहीं हैं. So this is the problem the present job industry is going through. And we have to fill these gaps. And that is why we actually organizing this finishing school program. If we go back to Mahabharata, we find Arjuna, right? Arjun must have heard about. And when Dronacharya asked that what you can see, Arjun, while you were targeting, what you can see, Arjun said that I can see only the eye of the bird. I cannot see anything else, though his other brothers told different stories, that I can see the sky, I can see you, Gurudev, and all that. But Arjuna told that I can only see the eye of the bird. Okay. So that is the thing required from you, right? When you are appearing for group discussion or interview, your sympathy doesn't matter, your present mental condition doesn't matter to the interviewers, doesn't matter to the selectors. Selectors will only look for what they want. So you will have to prepare yourself like that, that you can actually stand up to their expectation, right? Now if I ask you what is 20 plus 20, can anyone tell what is 20 plus 20? 40, right? Now did you think something else? No? Right? You didn't think about the teacher asking, you didn't think about who is present beside you, you didn't think about how others are performing, you just told 20 plus 20 is equal to 40. Right? So this is the thing, that when you are preparing and delivering, you should be emotionless. You should be what? You should be unattached to what is happening and only focus and concentrate on delivering. There is a process for everything, right? And that is why we have brought our distinguished dignitaries from Kolkata and other parts of the country in these 3 days, so that you can prepare. At least you will have an idea of what are the things you have to prepare for. The process will start, right? It is not possible that we shall cover everything in 3 days, but at least you know what are the components. You can visualize it as a problem, and every problem has a solution. Okay, so it is our request, the team from the team TPO, it is our request that you attend all the sessions, you attend it with focus, with concentration, and look for the gaps where you have to pitch in and you have to work on and prepare yourself. Okay, so please look at it as a solution, not a problem, not a Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday problem, right? सैटरडे संडे क्या करते हैं, घर में क्या करेंगे, बाजार जाएंगे, सिनेमा जाएंगे, मोबाइल देखेंगे, क्या करेंगे, वैसे ही कुछ आज हम लोग यहां कर लेते हैं। ठीक है, वैल्यू तो है तो सबका सब कुछ का वैल्यू है, और वैल्यू अगर नहीं है तो कुछ भी चीज का वैल्यू नहीं है। आइदर यू वैल्यू एवरीथिंग और यू वैल्यू नथिंग, इन बिटवीन नथिंग कम्स। प्रायोरिटी, blah blah, black sheep, these are all your emotions. We are fortunate that we have Mr. Sumit Sinha with us. He is a veteran social scientist and an experienced industry personnel. He is a very good trainer, professional trainer. And I believe that the session with him will be very fruitful to you. And after this session, you all will become Arjuna, right? Targeting only the eye of the bird, targeting only delivering in the campus tribes. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. So before going into the main session, I'd like to have the honor of introducing Mr. Sumit Sinha properly. We are honored to welcome Mr. Sumit Sinha as the guest speaker for the Finishing School program on 27th February 2026. Mr. Sinha is a highly accomplished corporate leader, project management expert, and global trainer with over 35 years of distinguished industry experience, spanning delivery leadership, business development, information technology, and project, program, and portfolio management. A PMI authorized training instructor and former president of the PMI West Bengal chapter 2016 to 20, Mr. Sinha has led large-scale technology and telecom programs across India, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East, including senior leadership roles at Ericsson and IBM. He has extensive expertise in agile frameworks, 5G technology ecosystems, cloud-based systems, and strategic project execution, along with a strong track record of mentoring senior managers and leading multicultural teams. Mr. Sinha has conducted leadership and project management training for premier organizations such as IBM, Reliance Jio, Indian Railways, GAIL, HPCL, Ericsson, and government departments, and has been a keynote speaker at national and international forums, including Infocom and PMI conferences. His academic credentials include an MTech from Calcutta University and Executive Management Education from IIM Calcutta, complemented by globally organized certifications such as PMP, PGMP, PFMP, DASSM, DAC, and DAVSC. During the finishing school program, Mr. Sumit Sinha will conduct intensive sessions on group discussion, personal interview strategy, corporate etiquette, workplace culture, and career goal setting, equipping students with industry-aligned professional behavior, interview readiness, and career planning, essential for successful transition into corporate environments. We extend a warm welcome to Mr. Sumit Sinha and look forward to his highly insightful and impactful sessions. Sir, the stage is yours. Yes, sir. The pen is trying to arrange a great one. So just do it here and here water and anything you need.
So, am I audible? Fantastic. What is happening? Why there are no smiles in the face? Is it a compulsion or it is a passion? That's how it should be. Friends, today we'll convert this day slowly as we go forward, pace by pace, step by step, to be a part of our passion. Because from today till the next 2 days, whatever I've seen, the beautifully crafted and designed programs have been presented to you. Please take the advantage of it, because these 3 days interaction, let us not call it as a training, I would say workshops, is going to change your life from left to right. It is not only going to impact your professional, business. It will, it will change you. It will change us as a whole. Believe me, at the end of the 3 days, if you look yourself in the front of a mirror, you will find a different personality. It is a challenge, and it is going to happen, provided that you invest these 3 days with your full intent and convert this to a passion. Okay? Before we go ahead and start today's session, I would like to say a few words to you guys that whatever we see it here, apart from our educational rather learnings, for example, somebody might be from the software or from the engineering, that is a very specific things that we are learning. But apart from that, there are many things that we also learn, we are learning, we have learned right from our childhood, and now we are trying to bind it. This has been impacting our lives, probably unknowingly, and now we will be opening our eyes to know how beautiful work that we have done and what the beauty is going to come in forward. Okay, just as an example, let's say all of us has been doing a lot of activities at home, at the college, at various places, like organizing some events, okay, organizing some marriage ceremonies, some birthdays, some anniversaries, a lot of things, right? Maybe it would be with 5 people or 50 people or 500 people, doesn't matter. But whatever we have done in those celebrations, that are all going to give us a big impact. Rather, it has been given to us. It has been it was building our personality step by step. We didn't realize. Okay, now we will see how those things and also few awareness stuffs are going to shape ourselves into the bigger world, to positions ourselves into the bigger world. I would like to thank Professor Chandra. Few minutes back I was hearing his speech, so beautifully said the story of Arjuna. When he was asked to see, what are you seeing now? I'm going to ask you a question on this, okay? Please be aware of it. He said that, I'm looking at the eye. Can any one of you tell me what is the meaning of this statement? Please sit down quickly. We can't waste time, huh? এটা কি এখান দিয়ে
এটা স্যার আপনার লেজার আছে, এটা আপনি লেজার দিয়ে যাবেন।
অসুবিধা এটাই No, it's okay. It's okay. Friends, We have to give a little bit of discipline. Otherwise, we will not be able to catch up. So where I left in my 2 minutes back session, what is the meaning of the statement which sir has indicated that Arjuna said, I'm looking at the eye? This statement has a very inner meaning inside. And this is where I would like to start with. Thank you, sir, for giving me an, pointer to start. What does it mean? In one single word. What is that? Rightly said. So, we have to be thoroughly focused. Whatever we see left to right doesn't matter. But our focus is at one point where we are going to target. This is the starting point of anything and everything. Even sometimes we see people say, I can see who is standing at my back. They're so powerful, their thoughts are such powerful, they can capture what's happening even beside me and at the back. There are people who can see that, who can say that correctly. Anyway. So, good morning to you all. Come on, one more time. Good morning to you all. That's it. This is what we need the vibe to be in today's class and going forward. Today, I have been told to take some kind of sessions. Again, not a training. It will be thoroughly interactive. Please attend and please contribute to the discussions. This is what we all need, okay? So, going forward, just have a quick look into the agenda points, okay? The first comes our group discussion. This is where we will be focusing for around 1.5 hours, 1 hour, 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 1.5 hours, stuff like that. And then we move on to the next one, personal interview before the break. Rest, not interview and strategy, till the strategy. After that, we will be covering after lunch with some kind of arrangements, okay? So let's go ahead. Whatever we talk about, the group discussion is all, anything and everything what we say. And my dear friends, please be very much clear about it. In any forum, and let us practice it. Many a times we say, you know what, I didn't mean that. Let us forget about it. What do you mean by I don't mean it? Whenever we are communicating, we are meeting some expectations with someone else. And suddenly I'm saying, you know what, I didn't mean that. So that person, oh my God, what's happening? You meant something. I'm hearing it. And now you're saying, this kind of attitude should change. So one of the area of shaping our communication, which is also benefiting us in our entry jobs, is the group discussion. Communication. This is the first and the last thing of any human character. Communication. This is the reason why we are super class than our pre-generations, animal generations. So we can communicate properly. We can communicate properly. That is how it should be. Now, the thing is that what we'll do, as I talked about, 1.5 hours, 1 hour for 25 minutes. So first half hour, we will be collating our thoughts, and I'll help you to do it. And then remaining 1 hour, let us do it quickly. So 1 hour, we'll do some kind of exercises, practical exercises, okay? Now, when we talk about the group discussion, many of you have already gone through it. Many of you might not have gone through it. It's just a recap. So basically, the structure is very simple. I'm giving you some pointers. We'll quickly, discuss on these pointers also. Introduction and opening, okay? So basically, in any group discussion, you will see either the coordinator standing in the podium or someone from the group. If the coordinator allows the group to talk, the introduction should come. What are we discussing? Why are we discussing? These two things should be very much clear. Okay, so you should be defining a topic. For example, today we are going to discuss on AI. Let's say today we are going to discuss on global market. Might be. Today we are going to discuss on woman power. Might be. So anything and everything, this definition should be totally clear, and there should not be any ambiguity. Okay, very much clear, number one. Number two, whenever we are talking about the pointer, this is a pointer, okay, we have to give a few lines to set the expectations. So if we say the AI, it's a huge. What in AI you want to discuss? So whether AI is going to benefit us, okay, or it is not going to benefit us, or how AI is going to help us in our education. There can be 10,000 topics. So what you want us to discuss? You get my point? This is very important. Now, the third one, a very clear perspective. This is the roadmap. This is how we cannot, hover around here and there. There must be a very strict path where we should go, we'll lead. Definitely, a lot of thoughts will come across, and that will be captured in the summarization. But there is a very neat path that we should go, okay? Number one. Now, whoever is doing this work to introduce or opening, two things must be very clear, my dear friends. Start learning. Let us start learning from now. The tone, our voice tone, this is the killer, or this is a boon. For example, the way I'm talking with you, I will talk in certain way so that you can understand, okay? If I say, please come, this is one way of saying, please do come. If I say, come, it has got a different tone. Okay, for example, if I say, I will go. If I say, I will go. If I say, I will go. I'm not saying anything else. I'm just telling one sentence. But giving a stress to three different words changes the entire meaning. Are you able to understand, differentiate this essence of this word, sentence? I will go. I have to go. I will go. Okay, I will go. So tone is very, very important. And even this tone might hurt anyone. It might please anyone. Be very careful with the tone. Okay. Now, and show your confidence. Whenever we talk, whenever we say, we should not, lose our body, so that, people will lose us. They don't even know what are we talking about. It has to be direct one-in-one connection with you and me. Be very clear. Okay. Now, the next one is body and the main discussion. The main part of the discussion. Now we are entering. So, introduction, stage setting is all done. Now, whenever we talk about the body, the presentation of ideas, and in the group discussion, there are 5-6 people, we all know, right? So, everybody is, putting their own view. So, while we present, very important, I'm giving you some pointers, so you can note it down, or, whatever it is. Do not just give, you just cannot say, AI has changed the world or education system. This has got no meaning. AI has changed 25% of our education excellence for this impacts. In my area, I have seen 35% increment. So give some numbers, facts, examples, very important, okay? Exchange of opinion. Now, this is another very important point. You will find sometimes people agree, sometimes people disagree. In our management sessions, we say, disagreement is even an agreement. I disagree with you. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't mean that I'm your enemy. Probably tomorrow we can agree, correct? So agreement and disagreement are both present. Very important, okay? Clarifications, okay? Sometimes people might ask you questions, might challenge you in between. Do not get nervous. stand there and don't shout. We should not show our arrogance also. If somebody is asking me a question or challenging us, we should be softer in our telling, okay, fine, I want to tell this, okay? And even though if it is not agreeable, just don't show your other behaviors, but it's okay, fine. We disagree, probably tomorrow we'll agree, but I still think this is a valid point. There is no chance of fighting, okay? You can ask questions, you can collaborate. Let's say my friend is saying something which is really, really very much enriching. Acknowledge, appreciate, collaborate, okay? And if at all you see it is not you or somebody told something and somebody is quarreling or stuff like that, try to handle that separately. This is called a leadership skills. We have been doing it even when we have managed our small events in our house, in our university campus, this, that. You can easily now go and connect. It is not that so easy even to organize a program. Okay. Now, this keeps on happening. So everybody in the group discussion, they contribute the talk and following all these norms. Now we are at the third point when we are summarizing. Very, very important. When we are summarizing, even there might be a coordinator or the coordinator might give it to you to see how you are performing. The purpose is everything with you. It is not a coordinator. Okay. So basically, we should be very much clear about what people have told. In case we forget, at least keep a note with a name. Okay. But while you are summarizing, name is not that so important, but at least for your records, if you are a bookkeeper, keep a record, what has been discussed, probably who has told, but summarize the things. Do not leave anything, or just don't forget that guy might feel insulted. Don't do it, okay? And lastly, at this stage, avoid bringing new ideas. That was in our second point. Gone. So this is what we are summarizing and putting to the people. This is what we have discussed. This is our takeaway. This is where we are concluding. Finish. Okay. So when we do our group discussion, please keep these things in mind. Now, I have given some bullet points for you guys. Have a look. Whatever we have discussed, the summary is there. Okay. So be clear, concise, and confident. Show your confidence, clear, and no ambiguity. Eta hote pare, ota hote pare. No, not like that. Whatever we are saying, one meaning. That's it. If it is black, it is black. It is white, it is white. Okay. Very clear. Listen. Okay. Active listening. What does it mean? This is also one of the very key aspects of our character building. Active listening means what? Sorry? I connect. Yes, very important. So if I look at the eye, if I connect with the eye, there is one point I'll come back. What am I actually doing? I am respecting your words. I am listening to what you are saying. I'm keeping in my mind. Okay, I am not immediately falling on you. I'm keeping in my mind. Once you are finished, and don't rush and jump in between. Don't hijack. Let that person talk. Finish, then you go to the next person or you talk whatever. But whenever we saying, my dear friends, this is also very important, eye contact. Eye contact is always very important. We all know. But eye contact doesn't mean disrespect or insult. I cannot stare at you like this. What are you saying? This finger pointing is totally wrong. We should not do it. Always finger down. No, do not point your fingers. If you really want to paralingual, we'll come today. Okay. Use such a way, I'm doing it. There is no insult, but nothing like this. Big, no. This is a totally insult. People can stop the discussion and say, get out. You have no right to insult me. And unknowingly we have done it. We don't even know what has happened. This will be a total confusion. So eye contact is fine. Let us keep our eye contact very sober, calm, so that the people are not insulted. Do not look like this, do not look like that. Look straight, and as long as it is needed. Okay, and if it is a big hall or big people, today probably some of you will be going to the interview, try to connect everybody. No, not like this and that. at least soberly, whoever is asking you questions or whatever. Okay, we'll come to that point. Okay, use facts and data. I think I told you, just don't throw something. You know what, AI has significantly changed. You know what, woman power is deadly needed. Why deadly needed? What have we seen in between? What are we expecting it to happen? Like that. Okay, we need data. Maintain positive body language. What does it mean? What is the body language? Posture, very important. Do your legs like this, legs like that. You know what? Don't make any nonsense, activity. When the people get irritated, body language is something like that. If you are interviewing somebody, people need your hand. It's for paralinguals. But don't say come. If you don't come, no. So body language is very, very important. Okay, it can come in any different ways, but we have no right to insult or ignore anyone in the community, in the discussion, outside, inside, even on the phone. No, body language should be totally clear. Okay, whenever we sit down in interview, okay, we should sit like this, keeping our hands up, and also be very careful. The hand posture is very important. If we are keeping our hands like this, and if we are keeping our hands like this, or if we are keeping hands in the pocket, all has a different meaning. Okay, if you are keeping your hands over the table, meaning you are calm and cool, you are confident. If you are keeping your hands like this, meaning that you are too close, you are too নিজের কাছে রাখা, মানে we are keeping everything, we don't speak, we hardly, okay, you know what, আচ্ছা তাই নাকি, like that. Okay, so do not create the gesture like this, okay, so that the interviewer are taking you in a different way. Be calm, soft, keep your hands, and again, which I told you, finger pointing, back tone, no. Okay, so, and even when we talk, let's say we are talking, interviewers talking, standing in the, even in the tea coffee, there are some interviews happening. Do not keep your, you know what, means what, you come and see, I'll show you, I have even power. Never. Be very polite, calm, keep your hands in such a way that the people are not insulted. And we'll see today in the interview. Aim for collaboration rather than competition. If we are really want to collaborate, so let's say you are organizing some event, you need people. At the end of the day, you need people. Okay, don't show you that, you know what, if you don't do, I'll take care of it. Rather than come and do it. Mistakes happen. Let's all share it like that. Okay. So this is the next one. I think a lot of things we have already discussed. Still, if you have any point to not clear, you can let me know. Okay. I think it is all clear, right? Now, I want to highlight few things over here. I think few points are very clear. What is the active participation? We have to talk. Even though we have nothing to talk, at least try to connect people. Means your association. Exactly. Very important. Okay. Very important. Listening skills we talked about. Okay. So at least be mindful. The way that you're talking is so nice. I'm so impressed. That is how it should be. Okay. Respectful communication. We should be very much clear with our vocabulary. We should not use anything which might hurt people, insult people. That might distract us, by the way. Absolutely polite. Okay. Now, time management. What is this? Time management means what? If I am given 5 minutes, done. Nothing more than that. If I have to come at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I might be coming 5 minutes early, not 5 minutes late. And this is very badly counted. If we are failing to it will fall back on us very badly. Okay, just as a lighter joke, if we do this in a meeting where I've seen the people from England, people from America, people from Europe, if you face anybody from UK, they will, you know what they will do? They'll tell on your face, you are too early for tomorrow. See? You are too early for tomorrow. What are you doing now? Tomorrow's meeting is tomorrow. You arrived late. You arrived now. Come on. Indirectly, it is showing you that you arrived late. Okay. So, we should not be at all following that path. Very important. And also, in a group discussion, please be mindful. You are given 20 minutes for time for 5 people. So, time is limited. Don't hijack other people's time. Stop. So, preparedness is very, very important. So, you will be giving a topic. Immediately you settle your mind and prepare yourself mentally so that you have your points ready. You can write it down, you can memorize, whatever. But don't hijack, please. Summarization, professionalism, I think these are all clear. So, professionalism means dealing people with respect, with etiquette, so that we finish in time, we do everything in time, and there is no confusion, there is no ambiguity, no confusion, right? Okay, let's move on. Few do's and don'ts we already covered, but again, as a summary, I have put it over there, okay? Speak clearly, confidently. Just go through it. Just go through it. I think we already discussed about this point. I don't want to spend time on it, but this is for your summary. Clear? Clear? Okay. This is the flip side of it. What we should not do. Let us be aware of it. Okay. So, if we see, let's say, woman empowerment, if we see that somebody is talking something which might not be liking my thoughts, I should never dominate. Please stop. Whatever you are saying, I don't believe. Just take it out. Never and ever. We can never dominate, because that is even a point. Let us take it in a counter action fashion with our facts and numbers so that the things get on my side, but we cannot dominate that. No domination. Okay. Lack of preparation. As I said, even if you are lucky that you are giving a topic, you are preparing yourself. Sometimes I know many of you will be going to business schools also. You will find some kind of surprises happening in the early morning. The professor will come and say, today you have a test. Come on, sit down. This happens. I am very, very frequently it happens. Probably you have not even seen that last class. Today there is a test. There is a test. And you know what? Why these kind of things happen? Because in our real life, when you will be in the industry, everything is a magic. You plan for something, tomorrow in the morning you will see something else is happening. You are not there. Something else has happened. So you have to change your mind. You are the manager, you are the team leader. You have to take an immediate decision right at this point in time with your team members. So entire thing will change. So this is very, very important, preparation. And in this case, whatever I am citing now, preparation happens instantly. Okay. You might ask me a question. That might be a wrong step also. Well, it might be wrong. Who knows? Today what is correct, tomorrow it might be wrong. Doesn't matter. But based on today's ground and situation, it is sunny outside. I intend not to bring an umbrella. But what if suddenly starts raining tomorrow? Oh, well, that's fine. I was not prepared for that. Okay, I should have an umbrella. But if I have an umbrella, it is fine. If I have to borrow an umbrella, it is fine. But whatever it is, it was not needed yesterday. So we have taken a decision not to bring an umbrella. That's how it is, okay? So we have to be very much flexible in our mind, open the barrier, okay? So that we can plan either impromptu or we are lucky that we have planned little early. Planning is important, okay? Going off the topic, no. If we know the topic well, please do not diverge or divulge. Sometimes people do to jeopardize the entire thing because they are not, they come in group and they say that, you know what, there's some kind of communicate, it is not going in our favor, jeopardize. So they start talking something different. Do not do it. This is a really big problem. Okay, it's a big mistake, by the way. Okay, listening poorly. Okay, very important. I think sir already had indicated focused. Whenever we are here or anywhere, wherever we are discussing something very serious, there might be some challenges within our own life, with our relatives, I know, but at least try to stick on to the discussion as the most possible way we can. If we are really not able, please don't come, because that is going to derail the entire discussion, because we are a part of the community. Okay? Aggressive, no, we know that, right? Body language issues, we discussed. Failure to summarize, very important. Whoever is taking the responsibility, be awake, take some notes, keep in mind, but do not miss people's ideas and thoughts. They might be angry. Okay. You can quickly go through it. Again, summary. Now, this is where we would like to do some real kind of group discussion. Sir, you please suggest a few people to come down and let us see how this ED goes. Can you help me to get some? So we'll go for, sir, we'll go for, you can bring your chair if you don't mind. You need to sit down, right? You just bring your chairs. Come quick, don't lose time. Come quick. আরেকজন হবে? 5 জন, 4 জন। 5 জন is fine. Okay, so now as they are coming in the stage, let us prepare ourselves. Let's say we are the judge, and the topic has been. Please take your seat. Is anybody else coming, or that's okay? So we have the topic now in front of us. Probably no time has been given for your thought to prepare yourself, as I told you, impromptu. And we have 5 speakers in front of us. We're going to start a GD right now, and we are the judges. Okay, please feel free to give your thoughts after the discussion is over. Now to you all, we are 5 people, 5 minutes each, 25 minutes to go. Sir, can you please keep the time, by the way? Someone can keep the time? You can keep the time? Just 1 second. Somebody can keep the time? You can keep the time? Yes, exactly what are you saying? 10 to 8. No, she will be maintaining the time. Let us organize it. Okay. So as soon as we are ready with the timekeeping and the stage, we'll start. And our objective will be to observe, and whatever we discussed, if we have any other good points, will come up. Okay. I'll try to summarize in the board also. Okay. Ready? So 5 minutes each. Madam, please keep the time and start. And as soon as 4 minutes, you raise your hand, and 5th minute, stop. We cannot go beyond it. Okay. Ready? 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 So you have seen, or you have all seen the topic name, right? We'll start with you, sir. Yeah. Start. Caller mic. Caller mic. Hand mic. Quick. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Morning, sir.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Excuse me. Let us focus on to one discussion. Yeah, please.
So importance of artificial intelligence in emerging world, it basically is like in our day-to-day life, it shorten our time by uh, making everything uh, summarized in a summarized way and making us understand in more depth the complex topics and all that. And more.
You have 5 minutes already. Probably 1 minute has gone.
So
You can take your time. 5 minutes each person. Yeah.
8%. What about it? So all three or each person?
Everybody will have 5 minutes. Okay, to talk. And she's keeping the time.
So artificial intelligence can also be used in some in like robotics and for day-to-day works which can be done, which can be programmed to them, program into it, and it will um, human effort, it will
Yeah. Okay.
reduce the human works.
Okay. If you are not ready, you give it to them, and then we'll come back to you. Okay. How many? What's the time?
I
We'll
think
cut back. Yeah.
in a recent day and age, we should change our lifestyles with the emerging trends. And right now, we can see that the most important and emerging trendy thing right now is artificial intelligence or AI. And in our day-to-day life, if we can incorporate some AI usage, such as like in our home, we can see smart home, and we can use AOT for IoT for that. And in other restaurants, we are seeing right now that they are using robots to less the time of people's to less the labor that is people's are using, and to make life more convenient for our day and age. And I think we should change with time. We should um, incorporate more AI usage in our lifestyle, and it will become it will pioneer that society at some point. And it is still new, and slowly it's a controversial opinion that it is replacing some human work as well. But it is in hindsight, it is a very convenient usage and shortening people's labor. So that is what I think.
Okay. Okay.
Artificial intelligence in engineering work are uses to smart home, smart car, like IoT.
Yeah. Anything else? You're done. Okay. Please go.
First of all, artificial intelligence in emerging world refers to that how the role of artificial intelligence in the development of our society, or if our society is being developed, then our nation and then whole the country or whole the world will also being developed. As my friend says that artificial intelligence in emerging world also refers to some pros and cons. It is basically right, but if we want to talk about the goal of artificial intelligence, then it is nothing to destroy any jobs. But if we want to talk about the impact of artificial intelligence, then the if in recent years we can also observe that the artificial intelligence can capture many of the jobs that the human can done, but the AI can displaces that thing. These major factors are also varied time to time, but if you want to talk about AI, then AI is emerging day by day, and it also become helpful for us. For example, if you want to talk about the uh, presentation or any type of work done like in word format, then in previous years it is being difficult to do, but within the artificial intelligence, the development of that PowerPoint presentation and also word format and various other things that the companies holds, that also becomes easier to easier, that makes our work day by day very easier. In context with that, artificial intelligence is basically want to or tries to develop the whole world, so that we can being more developed country, or for not for that more developed country, but also for the whole nation, whole the world will develop if we take it in positive side. If we want to see, since anything has both positive and negative side, if we want to try to think, capture or being soaked any positive thing from the negative thing also, then it will be referred. So that basically we have to done with that, and we have to discuss more, and the companies will also grow, the society will also grow, and we have to emerge, and we have to contribute to the nation or contribute to the whole world. If our world is being developed, then we can be also developed, since developed nation is being developed by developed people, and developed people are the main source of the developed nations. Now I am giving the mic to my friend so that he can focuses on that topic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Morning, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can I speak in Hindi?
No.
Okay, sir. Thank you. The artificial intelligence in the emerging world means that, sir, actually there was a top. We can daily use daily uses of our life in easy to artificial intelligence. Okay. Then then we can make some planning, some drawing, some anything else. We can use artificial intelligence. That's all, sir.
That's all from your side?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Just.
Hello. 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 As they all have said about the artificial intelligence, I think we are here for just discussing the pros of artificial intelligence, not cons. So, in the emerging world, we all have said just like we all have seen just like Tesla and other companies like iPhone. We all use some are use iPhone. We have seen Tesla and many companies like Redmi also. They all have used robotics and AI in a converged way, that they are not using humans at all. So the companies are not using lights at all. So in the world we are living, and we are going to approach a world where from A to Z, in Bengali there was a phrase that from sewing shoes to chanting mantras, that all is doing by AI. We are having that, and in the emerging world, we have to do something, everything with AI. But in the US countries, or UA, or in the US or in UK, we are having the shortage of labor. That is cons of the AIs. We are having shortage of AI. They are using AI for the for replacing humans. But in our country, we don't have shortage of labor. So we can use something like with the help, we are using human to use AI. Like I am a man, okay? Okay, I can operate a machine, right? So if I can operate AI, like I am saying like that, we are not replacing humans in the form of something new we are trying to discover. So this can be the future of AI in the emerging world. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Anybody else? Want to volunteer? No, don't worry. Anybody else want to volunteer?
Anybody, please, if you want to contribute, then please come on the stage. Attention, anyone? Come with a chair.
Good morning, everybody. My topic of discussion is importance of artificial intelligence in the teaching world. In my opinion, artificial intelligence is a way of making our life in a good and effective way. If you talk about in the industry sectors, artificial intelligence is helping in the way that the things which the human beings takes a lot of time for calculating any things or making the precise things or efficiency increasing, artificial intelligence in dealing with all this kind of activities and making the things more in an effective way. For example, if we take about the, as our friend mentioned about the Tesla companies, and they are using the self-driving cars, and this could be only be possible with the help of AIs. And we are also if we think about the AIs, then AI is making much more contribution in the exploration, space explorations, 3D simulations, and I can also think that we somehow feels that AI is going to take our job in the future case. But we should not think about that. We have to immerse ourselves in such a way that we can handle this, because we are making this and we know that how to handle it. And I want to conclude in the sense that everything has its own pros and cons, and we know that how we will do and how we will take the responsibility of the things is so that we can get the better effective of it.
Fantastic. Well done. Well done. You want to contribute?
So here we will be discussing the topic importance of artificial intelligence in imaging world. As my group member said, we are here to only talk about the cons, but I respect his word sentence. But I think if we are talking about the cons, we should also talk about the pros and all the negative positive points are all the negative positive points which can change the entire world, which can change our society, which can create our new generation. So we can see that artificial intelligence is being used in wide areas of field like medical, information technology, hospitals, IT sectors, finance, even education system, all. Even in our home, we have Android TVs which uses AI, artificial intelligence, like when we do voice search in YouTube, even Google search, even we have Chat GPT, which we can call the one of the best software or AI there for our education system. It has many pros and cons, so it depends on how we are using AI. Like there are some negative points like generating negative photos which are getting dangerous day by day, but there are also positive points like when we are in our classroom, our teachers can instantly search and get complex answers or complex solution of numericals or any other topic that they don't know and we also don't know, but we want to explore. Even students can use AI for their education purpose, and not only education purpose, we can use AI everywhere. Even we can build our new engineering projects, or we can also get some ideas of startup everywhere. Everything you can think of is related to AI. But the main point is that we should use AI carefully and in positive way, not in a negative way that can harm us and the other people present around us. Thank you.
Hold on. Exceptionally brilliant discussion. You want to discuss also? Sorry? Okay. Be ready, any one of you be ready with the summarization. This is our next item, okay? I'll be calling someone to summarize the entire discussion. Any one or two may come and do it, okay? Yeah.
Okay, hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so first of all, like the sir said, that the topic of the group discussion should be not ambiguous. It should be clear. So what I feel like this topic importance of AI in emerging world is too broad for us students to discuss. So what I would like to do is restrict the topic so that us students can understand it better. So what I would like to suggest is that instead of discussing this, we should restrict it to our domain, that is importance of AI in emerging world in the education sector, or to be even more specific, in the higher education sector. So I would like to suggest the group members to discuss their views and opinions of importance of AI in our field in higher education. Like right now, if I were to ask you a questions to all the group members, anyone can answer if they want to. Like, is the education, the classroom education that we are familiar with, is it really necessary in the age of AI? Like right now, if we want to learn something, we can go to GPT and tell it that I want to learn this topic. So act like a tutor and teach me. So in the age of AI, is the classroom education really necessary or not? That's what I would like to ask the group members to discuss going forward.
It is really necessary to be present in the class because it builds a discipline and a sense of motivation for the upcoming, like where you have to focus on your forthcoming goals and to achieve it. So if we are always bind with the time schedule, so we can be ready to be ready for all the hustles and everything in our day-to-day life. Like if we are ready to be in the to attend the classes like in the morning or whenever you are. So if there is in the mind that I have to follow the schedule. And when it's come to online classes and online, first of all, we are always procrastinating. Okay, we have AI, so we can do this, that. So we may procrastinate. Okay, first of all, I will do other tasks and then I will study. And it may procrastinate further and further. But because of time, we can do both the things. Like we can do the classes, and after that, if we have the time, we can also use the artificial intelligence and do our that all tasks we have done in the day-to-day life that we can conclude with it.
Yeah, that procrastination point is very good. So I would like to implore the other members also to share their views.
Very good question from my friend. First of all, I am telling 2 points here basically. First of all, I want to give a point on that friend. He tells that if ChatGPT is present, then what is the role of teacher? Teacher tells the explanation in very complex way, and we can't understand, teacher can't understand. Maybe he is telling with the another level of thinking, but from my side, teachers, the main role of teachers are basically to simplify the things, not to complex the things. I know you and we are not able to understand many of the things. That don't mean that teachers are not delivering the concept. Teachers are doing their best for us, but the main point is that if ChatGPT is here, then what is the role of teacher? The main role of teacher is that if we are not understand from the ChatGPT also, then the teachers are able to help to understand in every point, since ChatGPT as basically is the working on the algorithm where all the different types of things that present on the internet, then the one topic can be accumulated from the different type of sites, then they can answer from that way. But the teachers know me, know my personal opinion, know the individual personal choice, then they can give a better explanation to the student, to the every one who goes to the teachers, since in very easy and simpler way. And the next point, I am going to the answer of this question, that if we have emerging chat GPT, then what is the role of first of all this type of system in recent education? My friend, in recent education, you can definitely say that emerging world we have, if we go to the company, then the education not maybe actively used, but the main point that we learned from the childhood to that point, this works in passive matter, not the active, but maybe the passive, since the AI is not do everything for us, but the accumulation from the point of view in the classrooms, in point of view from the colleges, in point of view from the universities, that helps us to build our discipline, build our communication, build our group discussion, builds our how to face the opportunity, how to face the interview. That all comes from the academic, all comes from the experience that we gather from schools to colleges. Since in one line, if you want to summarize this answer, that human made ChatGPT, not ChatGPT made human. Thank you.
I want to get little bifurcated from whatever my friend's suggestion. Someone supported that they should go to schools, and someone suggested that they should live with the left with the AIs only. But I think we want the hybrid model of both of these. We can combine both of it, and we are developing AI for our healthness, for our development. So we can say that we only rely on AI. We have to make the hybrid model of both of it, and we for our development, I hope.
So the clear question was the system is needed or not, right? So first of all, in the system we can have we have classes, classrooms, teachers, our friends, classmates, and what this gives, the classmates, the teachers, the benches, all that gives is the environment to study. Okay, so if I am in my room with the chat GPT and just doing that thing that he tells, like teach me how to how can I master the course. So chat GPT can tell me, okay, but he cannot give me the environment to study like that. If I can do chat GPT and study all the things, then we will not come to the school classes, and if it is so much eligible to teach us, then why are we using teachers? We are not dumb at all. The teachers and the chat GPT, we just like my friend Altaf said, just like teachers and ChatGPT, if we can emerge all that things in a single form, then we can learn so much things. But we cannot replace teachers and the environment of classes with ChatGPT. Thank you.
Thank you. No. Anybody else would like to talk about it? Yoshna?
My group member asked a question, so I will be replying to that. I think, as another group member suggested, we need the hybrid model of which includes AI and physical teachers in the classroom. As we all know, we are engineering students, so I think at present there is uh, there is no software which can teach us uh, practical skills, hands-on skills that we need as engineering students. Like for example, operating CNC machine or operating lathe machine or anything, any other software. Yes, AI is necessary for the classroom, but it doesn't mean it can replace our teachers or our mentors or our or the person who is teaching us, because first point is the practical skills, hands-on skill, and second is our teachers and our mentors know us better than AI. How we behave, what are our emotions, how we perform in exam, what are the chapters we know, and how we solve the problems, and there are different things. But for this reason we need the hybrid. At present we need hybrid model, but in future uh, maybe AI can replace all the teachers and other, but at present we need uh, both hybrid model, AI and teachers. Thank you.
Fantastic. Done? You want to say something?
So I was just like to add one point
Oh,
that
please, please.
he mentioned a point that classrooms teaches us discipline, and it is good for us to know about it and get used to an environment like that. I would also like to add that it also gives us an opportunity to socialize and make new friends. It doesn't only encourage us to study, it also encourages us to participate in other extracurriculum activities and sports and physical education like that. So I think it is to be in an environment like that, it is important.
Good. Okay, so for the benefit of time, we need to now have a brief on the analysis. Anyone, okay, any point from the audience? How you like the discussion, how it has benefited you, or anything from your side? Sir, yeah.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, my friends. And the fact that this topic, AI could have given the points in 3 seconds, proves the importance of AI in the emerging world. And not just as a joke, but in medical field, in food tech as well, in other industries, AI is growing like a bust. And recently, in Delhi, we had the AI summit, and world leaders came, and even our government and prime minister supported it like the very vast way. And we should not just focus on the theory part, or it help in the assignment making and talking to the friends and all, but we should always focus on the practical application as well. That's all what I wanted to add.
Absolutely. Well taken. Any other points? Okay. If it is not, now, if you want to speak.
Good morning, sir. Sir, the discussion is about importance of artificial intelligence in the emerging world. So one of my friend already said that in everything in the world there were some pros and cons, but our human mind is basically attracts towards in the cons. But if we only rely on the AI, then it is obviously makes us troubles. But if we focus on the pros, what we can achieve from it, then it is obviously is a best friend for us. So this is the conclusion of this topic.
Okay, now let's go to the summary part. I think we discussed in the first slide, right? Summarize. So you can do that.
Sir, before that, may I ask an audience question first? Okay, so and a question to the audience. Like my friend here said one line that I remembered, that our teachers and mentors know us more than AI. So how many participants here agree with his statements? Please raise your hand. How many of you guys think that what he said, that our human teachers and mentors know us more than AI? Please raise your hands. Okay. And how many of you think that AI knows us more than our teachers and mentors?
I just want to say, like in ChatGPT, you are giving all the prompts. Then ChatGPT is knowing you much more better than anything else. Like if you are having an emotions and feelings, for example, if you are sitting in this class, teacher can read your mind. Until and unless you are not feeding the ChatGPT or any model, nothing will read.
Is going to a debate and a discussion, but that's also going to discussion. It might be a debate also, but we are restricting ourselves to the GD only. Okay, so that's very nice approach that we have taken. Okay. Another thing which I would like to bring forward, which I have not done purposefully, but Sir. Hello. Another thing which I have not done purposefully, but my friend has highlighted that this topic is little open topic. So what is the difference between, and he has very clearly mentioned, open topic and the closed topic. So AI is everywhere, right? We have seen AI in everywhere, and that is the reason a lot of discussions has been coming up in medical education, this, that, whatever, everywhere. But when he appeared in the stage, he narrowed it down. He focused to a very brilliantly to a particular area where people can focus. The reason which I have kept it open because I wanted audience to pick up one topic. And this is what he has done. And the hindsight of it, probably you got a little bit stuck when you started, right? That is the reason we have to be very, very much prepared for an open topic and a closed topic, which I never discussed, I never disclosed. I knew this is going to come, and it has come. Thank you so much. Okay. So be ready for this kind of discussion, because this can create discussion in anywhere. You can go to medical science, you can go to education, you can go to aerospace, anywhere, whatever you think, AI is there. Correct? But he has helped you to be in line, and then you spoke. Okay. Now, with this, I'm handing it over to our friend to summarize the entire discussion and then see where yeah.
Okay, so sir has given me too much credit actually. The sole reason I was able to narrow it down is because when it started, I was sitting in the audience. So I had a lot of time to think over the topic. But I would like to congratulate all the members that they were given a topic and they were able to speak on it like instantaneously. They didn't have any time to think, which I had. So that's why I was able to narrow it down. So to summarize, before I came onto stage, so they were like a bit of the scattered, like they were talking it in general terms, in the layman terms. Then I came, and then when I narrowed it down, they gave us excellent points. The first point raised by Aryan is by the procrastination. That if we had to teach ourselves with AI, we will procrastinate a lot. Like even nowadays, when classes get over, when I get to the hostel room, I thought that I will study this today, I will study that today, but I just lay down in the bed, and then it is next day and again classes start. So that is procrastination. And then one more point raised by my friend is that humans made GPT, and it is not like GPT made human. So that was also a very good point. And a lot of guys here suggested that the point I like the most is given by Altaf, that we don't have to go to any extreme, like it is either only human teachers or either only AI. The point suggested by Altaf is that we should go into a hybrid mode where the human teachers is necessary, but we cannot leave GPT behind that. So we have to take an AI hybrid approach and have to train ourselves so that our mind can follow both of them to take the most benefit in this world of AI, in the emerging world. So that's all for now. Thank you.
Time to we are a little bit going forward. Can you please tell us, okay, what happened before and after you came here? What is your understanding about the summarization, from summarization point of view, before you came and after you came? So what is the difference in the thought that we have seen?
Sir, before I came, the group members were not in sync with each other. Like all of them were presenting their own views, but they were not listening to other views and presenting their views on their opinions. But after I came, like when I presented a question to them, they all focused on that question, and in sync with each other, they presented their views on that particular question. So that led it to a more generalized discussion. After I came, so they listen to each other better and then presented their views with respect to others' opinion. So that's what a discussion should be like.
Now, this is a big learn. Probably this is where we started today's discussion. So this is where we started today's discussion. Even Sir has pointed out focus. We were a little bit defocused. Do you agree? So we were a little bit defocused. This is a very normal thing which happens whenever we are. This is our learning. Whenever we are ready to go for any group discussion, please prepare ourselves to be a focused minded person whenever we are coming to the stage or wherever it is. Okay, so this is very important. It has been captured. We have all seen, and it has been even captured and discussed. And probably that is the reason when you guys were communicating, probably you were distracted. You were not, you didn't know what to talk about. Okay. This is nothing, that we are pointing on someone, but this is what we are coming to say that this should be avoided. This can happen with anybody. Okay. It is not a person specific. It can happen with anybody. So be very much mindful. Be focused, be ready, and even as I told you, impromptu might start, so you don't have any time, single moment to think. At least try to see how you can catch up with whatever has been discussed. So the good point and the bad point. If you are very confident like him when he stepped in, you start the discussion. If you are a little bit shaky, you don't even know, ambiguity is there, stuff like that, don't even approach and catch the mic and say, okay, I'll start. It is just like an opening batsman. If you are not confident about the pitch, please don't come, because you might be killed at the first ball. Okay, so let others speak, let the point emerge, and then I will talk. If you are not confident, this is another learning which probably I have not talked. Now it is coming up, which we have to summarize. Rather, we have to highlight. Anything, now we are about to close this discussion. Anything from your side you want to know? Any clarification, any different thoughts, anything? Because I think I have seen, sir, correct me if I'm wrong, there is third day, there is a GD probably is also going to happen. And they are going to do it in a little bit more interactive way. So it is a preparation ground. We all know, we are all setting the stage. Anything, any pointer coming in mind, we still have some point to discuss. Nothing? Okay. So if that is the case, well done everybody. Your participation is really appreciated, and yeah, really appreciate. Don't feel shaky. You will never be killed, but be brave, madams. Brave. Just keep pulling yourself. Okay. So well done everybody. Thank you so much, everybody's participation. So we'll see. Sir, can you go for a break for 10 minutes? Yeah.
So a quiz has been shared in your WhatsApp groups. Please participate in the quiz at the earliest. Be thankful to our honorable director, sir, that he has brainchilded this program, finishing school program for you. Remember this, you are not doing it for anybody. Even I am not doing it for anybody, right? I am doing it for myself. Why? Because when the students fail in the interview process or the group discussion process, I have to get the first thrust from the interviewers, from the selectors of the companies. I have to become Neelkant, right? पूरा विश मुझे ही लेना पड़ता है, ठीक है? डायरेक्ट बोल देता है, सर आपका स्टूडेंट्स तो प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं है, आपका स्टूडेंट्स का तो ये क्या है कि ऑनलाइन टेस्ट में अपीयर किया फिर जीडी में नहीं आया. कभी कभी ये भी बोल देता है कि हम लोग तो इतना ट्रैवल करके यूपी से आया है, जेनस ग्रुप आया था यूपी से, ठीक है, एक दिन का ट्रैवल करके आया, आने के बाद ये सब देखा. कॉलेज का जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है, उन लोगों का जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है, सब पानी में. डू इट फॉर योरसेल्फ. आई विल कोट फ्रॉम a famous movie, 3 Idiots, right? You have seen, you all have seen, right? दोस्त जब फेल होता है तो बुरा लगता है, ठीक है? दोस्त जब अच्छी मार्क्स से पास होता है तब उससे भी ज्यादा बुरा लगता है. और आई शैल ऐड, दोस्त को जब नौकरी मिल जाता है, मेरे बाजू में जो बैठा है, उससे भी ज्यादा बुरा लगता है, ठीक है? तो प्लीज प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ, okay? Attend all the sessions. I have heard, I received some phone calls that some students are loitering at their departments and at the institute, not attending this session, right? So that is why I'm passing this message. Please pass this message. We are not here to sell goodies, right? I am doing it for myself. You are doing it for yourself. That's it, right? Okay, thank you. It's a break for 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes break. Go to toilet, go wherever you want, and come back by 11:10. By 11:10, everyone come back. Please finish your quiz within that.
One point.
One second. Hold on.
I think somebody was telling, probably it is a question to us also, can I speak in Hindi? It is nothing wrong that we can speak in Hindi. It is our national language. We are so proud of Hindi language. Nothing wrong. But only thing is that we have to restrict ourselves in a professional manner, which everybody has accepted, that the discussion for interview is English. Hopefully in later days we also see our national language in the interview being accepted. But at least for this time or going forward, let us restrict to English. No matter if you fail, if you utter one or two Hindi words, nobody is going to kill you. Everybody understands. Okay? So that's all. Yeah.
11:10. Come back within 11:10. Everyone, please. Take rest, sir.
এটাই বলেছিলাম না যে প্র্যাকটিক্যাল ওরিয়েন্টেশনটা থাকবে। এগারোটায় ভেবেছিলাম না, এগারোটা ভেবেছিলাম ওটা যেটা
Hello, hello, hello. No worry about the attendance. We have taken photographs, enough photographs. So those who are present will only be, even if someone is not attending and signing it, we shall check, right? We have our methods. Okay, don't worry, right? And please settle down. Please settle down. We start the next session. Sir, over to sir. Students, please settle down. Please settle down. Silence, please. Silence, please.
Okay. So, how was the last session? Did you all enjoy? Did you all understand what we discussed, the purpose? Calling people on the stage, and some people were staying outside and commenting and understanding. So whoever has been there in the stage, sometimes they are struggling. You have seen that? And many a times this happens because either we are not ready, we are not prepared, we are hesitant. Please sit down, please sit down, please sit down, please sit down. So either we are not ready. So this is very much important to ensure our readiness. Okay, not necessarily that we will be knowing everything, all the topics beforehand, because nobody will tell us. But at least that we are ready to present ourselves in front of the people. That is very much important. Our courage is very much important. Do not even hesitate if you are not able to speak fluently in English. It is very common. We have been studying in Bengali or in Hindi. But doesn't matter if we try. Everybody understands that. Okay. The good tip is that if you are not that fluent, probably you are fluent in Hindi or Bengali, whatever, you keep your speed low. Don't rush. The reason behind, if we speak at a low tempo, low speed, we can interact with our brain. Because this is what we have to phrase in a sentence, right? So how to phrase? Sometimes we are thinking in Hindi, kya bolna hai? So that kya bolna hai to conversion, translation happens here. So keep yourself at a low speed, no problem. People will understand that we are not a very fast speaker. There is no sin, no problem. Please sit down, please sit down, please sit down. We are starting the next session. I'm preparing it for the next session, okay? So, please sit down, my dear friends, please sit down. We are distracted. So, close the door, please. Hello. Close the door, close the door.
Anand Kumar, get inside and close the door. Get inside. No, no, no. Get inside. Close the door.
Anybody coming? Yeah. So, readiness, our mental readiness is very important. Speak at a low tempo, low speed, and keep yourself up to the pace with your brain, so that you can deliver. Okay? Don't hesitate. Even if you are uttering one or two Bengali or Hindi words, doesn't matter. make yourself fluent, okay? Now, we are moving to our next session, that is personal interview and how we should be making ourselves ready. Readiness, very, very important. Readiness is, kya ho gaya? Please sit down, please sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down. Okay. So, whenever we are going for a personal interview, my dear friends, please don't get distracted, don't pull your chairs, okay? This is very, very important point. If you miss out, probably you will miss out a lot of things. Let's say we are going for an interview. Please close the door. No noise, please. I'm going to discuss something very important for you, everybody. Please, no noise. It is disturbing, by the way. Okay. So, we are starting our next session, that is on interview.
Arey bhai, don't loiter. Sit at one place.
Are we all settled? Can I start? So, the first point is pre-interview preparation, which is the most important thing, because this is going to give us a food for our thought. Which company is coming? Is it TCS or an Accenture or Deloitte, or who is coming? Whom I will be facing? Which tiger I'm going to face? Very important. Okay. There are multiple reasons behind it. The reason is research the company. If it is TCS or if it is Deloitte, both the companies have a different way of handling a business. The business are all different. Let's say Apple and let's say TCS. These two companies are at two different poles. Okay, so their products are different, their approaches are different, everything is different. So the first and the foremost thing is that we have to know about the company. How do we know about the company? Very simple. Go to their website and study. Now, what you should study? That is very important. Study means go to the company profile and see what is the company all about, when the company started, how the company had been emerging, what the company had been doing, what are the products that company has brought forward, what the company is now trying to do, and if you are a little bit more curious, go to their balance sheets, go to their earnings, see how, because that will give us an idea how they are growing, what kind of people they are attracting. In some companies, there are some feedback, links also. Go and read them. So, whichever way you can, explore the company. Very, very important. This is one of the very important question the company used to ask probably long back. Have you seen the company logo? Where is the logo positioned? If you tell them, I have seen you in the website. Oh, really? That's great. Nice to hear. Where is our logo positioned? Is in the left, right, middle, top, bottom, where? What is the color of the logo? And they ask these kind of silly questions. What is the color of the page? What is the theme of the page? So, at least make a habit of your mind that once you see the web page, you know at least the decoration, the theme, the design, the logo, these, because you never know if they feel that you are not in the right pace, you are telling something different, they will go in the direction. Just to see whatever you are saying, if it is correct or not. So research the company from top to bottom. Very important. And that goes in your pre-interview preparation. Next is this, probably this might not be that much relevant at this point in time because you're all going as a fresher. But this will be very relevant once you are one step ahead, okay? What role you are applying? Okay, now we are all applying in the level of junior engineer. We are not applying in the level of scientist or stuff like that, right? So basically, your role. Again, this is very important. So even if they are hiring junior engineers, go and check what is their junior engineer's profile that they're looking for. This is very, very important. If you find it is great for you to check what are the characteristics they are trying to see in the junior engineer profile. Are you there? Just getting out of the college. But at least see what is the gap. How quickly you can manage the gap. Okay. This is what I would like to bring forward in front of you. Why I am saying this? This will impact you very hard at the end of the first year. Listen this very, very carefully. Initially, probably 20 people might be recruited, no problem. But when the company is, when you are going to the second year, what happens at the end of the year, there is an appraisal, which is as good as your final examination in the college. And that is a very, very big battle. My dear friend, make a note. The difference between the final examination and that is this. Here you get a marks. 100%, 80%, 90%, you know. It is very much clearly visible. Or GPA, whatever. But there, it is absolutely dark. I can tell you, your friend has done greater, achieved much more than you. There is no number. It is only my thought. Now, how this comes? How this comes? My dear friend, I'm giving you the integrity of the, HR system. How it happens. So, if they have recruited 20 people, every HR has a strategy to take, to take 85%. Now, what about the remaining 15%? Can anyone tell me? Or let's say 5%. They called bottom 5. You will very soon you will come to know anyone in the company. Very, very important. They call bottom 5. And what is this bottom 5? Eliminate. That responsibility will be given to your manager. And you never know who will be in the bottom 5. Meaning that HR has given 85 Cadburys, that's it, or 95 Cadburys, that's it. 5 Cadburys are missing. Who are the people who is not going to get those 5 Cadburys? You can never in your life come to know why this has happened. Believe me. HR gives a mandate to the manager, bottom 5 karna hai, that's it. That is very clear message. So, in order to not to be in that bottom, are you getting on what I'm saying? You have to be diligent from the day one. Why I'm saying the diligent from day one? Because we are very much exposed in the industry from the day one. It is called love at first sight. The manager will come to know about these 20 people within a month. And that is decided. You will never come to know. Here you have professors, they keep on telling me, come do it, karte jao, karte jao. Nobody will come and tell you karte jao. It is you who is responsible to maintain your career, that's it. And that has been decided by first 20 days. My dear friend, be very clear. At the end of 20th or 25th or let's say 1 month, manager के पास खबर पहुंच गया, bottom 5 कौन जाने वाला है. How it happens? So, it takes care of many things. First of all, your knowledge, your intent to work, your communication skills. हर एक बार हम लड़ते रहते हैं. नहीं होना चाहिए. Your intent to work, and remember, there will be conflicts coming up in the work. We are not supposed to fight, but we have to settle down. Okay, whenever we are in the phone calls, our tone should be very polite. Otherwise, if the client gets disturbed, boss, be very clear. Company is going to release $1 million of work on our hands. But if the client gets annoyed and pulls the work back and company is impacted, do you think they are going to give a Rasgulla? Out. Immediate, there is no mercy. Here the sir is saying, come in the room. There they will say, go from the room. That's it. That is 1 minute decision. I have seen this happening from the CEO to the bottom within a minute. So, whatever I believe that you have been learning and you have been retaining the knowledge, you are so intelligent, retain that. Grow your knowledge. That is one big thing that you have to do. How to use my knowledge in my industrial area. How to convince my manager, and not only that, how should I be accepted? Are you getting what I'm saying? How will I be accepted in the community? I might be a super genius person, but I'm a little arrogant. I don't talk. I'm introvert. I'm not accepted. On the other hand, I might not be 100% knowing. I'm smiling. I'm helping. I'm accepted. Even manager sees that if somebody complains against you, I don't want to work with him or her. And if this keeps on coming to manager's ears, he got one bottom 5 ready. Are you getting what I'm saying? So, this preparation comes from the very first day you are appearing in the interview. Even some people will take bottom 5 purposefully, they want to reserve it. Are you seeing what kind of mentality these people have? We are landing in the zone of sharks. Here it is a better environment with teachers and professors. They are loving us, by the way. They are loving us. They are embracing us. There it is a rejection. You have to fight for you. Your sirs are fighting for us. So this journey, I say, should be meant as campus to corporate. That is a very crucial journey, my dear friends. Keep in mind, whatever we are discussing, I am not terrorizing you, but at the same time, I am giving you the awareness. This happens inside that company, within the 4 walls. Nobody will come to know. Okay? So, understand your role and know yourself very, very well. Drama nahi karne ka hai. Janna hai. We have to know. For example, if your colleague is sick, see what kind of things I'm giving you. There are plenty of things. I'm giving you few things so you will come to know. So if your colleague is sick just beside you, or colleague has come new, you know very well that with a little bit of tinka help, that person can rise. If I do it, that eventually ultimately go to your manager's ears. Manager will know, see, you are smiling. Your face has changed. So manager will come to know, oh, Rishita is there. She is helping me. So if the manager gets a support, we are all human beings, right? But customer is not disturbing me. Customer is helping me. So this kind of attitude, approach, these are all built from our childhood. How are we grown up? Correct? In the home. That is the reason we call charity begins at home. Right? So that culture is very, very much needed. Number one. One thing came out of my mind, culture. This is also I'm going to tell you. Every company, my dear friend, listen very carefully. Every company has a culture. Every company has a culture of their own, which is a different from other companies. For example, I have seen in one company, they have built a culture, 10-story building. The first 2-story, people used to walk. They don't go in the lift. Why? Because the lift speed will come down. So the culture is that if you are going to till the second floor, you have to walk. If you are sick or that's a different issue. But generally people walk. In some company, there is a culture that they go for lunch together. So there are cultures we have to understand, and that will only come to know when we are inside the company. Even if you go to their website, somebody will talk about it sometimes. Try to understand this very, very clearly. Okay. As a side example, I'll give you one example which I have heard, even I know very well. In US, long back, there's airlines called Southwest Airlines. And that company was looking for a VP. The VP seat was open. So, by hard luck, they got one person as a VP. They selected him as a VP. And that guy was in his seat one day. Listen carefully. The first day that person joined, the people were all gathering beside his cubicle and say, hello, Jack, how are you? Hey, Jack, so nice to see you. We are so delighted to see you, stuff like that. And the day went like it. He could not open his laptop to at least to check his email, stuff like that. He could not do that. First day is gone. He was a little bit curious what's happening. I'm not able to open my laptop. Second day also, similar situation. He was little bit angry. Kya chal raha hai? Third day also, almost the same thing started happening and he got aggravated. And he blasted somebody in front, in his cubicle. When he blasted, that person was struck. Oh my God, what happened? And after that, the Jack was seeing everything is so quiet around him. Nobody is talking. People are avoiding. The people who came to his cubicle to greet him are not even looking at him, avoiding. It went on, and at least Jack was happy that he can open his laptop and check his email, this, that. In US, there is a term called pink slip, dangerous word. Every Friday, HR releases a pink slip. Pink slip means that is your last day. Please leave now. He got an email as a pink slip. HR called him. He said, Jack, so sorry, Jack. You have to leave right now. He said, why? Well, you have impacted our culture. Our culture is, for the first week, people will come and greet you because they want to see their higher-ups. They're happy. But you have disturbed it. You have dented our culture out. There are securities, pulled him out, and there is no mercy. Jack was out, thrown out. So, my dear friend, we have to be 100% clear. Where are we? What is the culture? It is not the college. It is the journey from the campus to the corporate. Be matured. Okay? The reason I'm telling you to make ourselves aware and practice common questions. Okay, now what does it mean? Hold on, please. Okay. So, prepare. Okay, very important. My dear friend, we will just land to a very new area. Get ready yourself, okay? Where we will be asking you to introduce yourself. And I am telling you, 95% of the people will be trapped here. And why? Just wait. But keep your answer ready. Tell me about yourself. Keep your answer ready. We will be asking randomly. And we will show you where is the problem coming up. Be ready, okay? And now, during the interview, so this is all our preparation. And my dear friend, who am I? Or talk about yourself. Rehearse in the front of the mirror or in front of your friends and family. This is the serious question I'm telling you. No matter how serious you have seen your technical questions. We fail, 95% of the people fail in this first question. Rehearse after today's call. Make a statement ready. Go and stand in the front of the camera. Keep your watch and see. Or you ask someone to look at you. Very important. Now, during the interview, what we should do? Dress professionally. What does it mean, my dear friend? I want to hear from you guys. What is the professional dressing? Sorry, one by one. Huh? What do you mean by formal dressing? Yeah, sit down, sit down, sit down. फॉर्मल ड्रेसिंग क्या है? हाँ? What? No, dressing, only dressing. Not only this, you're right. It should, yeah. At the same time, there are few points we have to be very much clear. We should be very much clear about our dress attire. Be in a neat white, blue, a light colored shirt, whatever. Full pants, I mean, not half sleeves or stuff like that, okay? Polished shoes, nails are all properly shaped, okay? Proper dressing is there. Do not be shabby. Don't look shabby as if you have come from the sleep. You should not look like that. You should be, because this is a disrespect that we are showing to the other people. Dress professionally, okay? But at the same time, we are not saying you have to come with jewelry. No. Big no. You come as far as you can do professional dressing are concerned. Okay, be professional. Okay. Body language, I think this is what we have been talking since the morning. So body language is must. Don't show your eyes like this, no red eyes, no finger pointing, nothing like that. So we have to be polite, okay? And even, okay, in our today's session, have you seen people using their hands? I'm not able to see that person, okay, using their hands. They're not finger pointing, but they're using their hands. Many people have done that. So nice, I forgot to tell that. So that is called paralingual. So use your paralingual, okay, if possible. Communication, very clear, respectful, and restrict to the point that is needed. Don't go beyond it. Okay, so if somebody asks you a question, make it as closed-ended. Now I think you know what is a closed-ended and open-ended. Make a closed-ended answer that is for your benefit, so that naya prashna na aa jaye. You get my point? So it should be very much closed-ended. Try to close. That is for your benefit, also for their benefit. They will know, okay, fine. And also, if we do not know, there is no sin. Guna nahi hai. Okay? Don't tell him no. You can tell him, I think I have to get back. Politely बताइए. मैं आपके पास, nobody will comes back. Nobody come, but that is a generic way of saying, you know what, sir, I don't know. Boss, कोई भी विद्वान होकर नहीं आता है. पंडित नहीं है. If you're asking me some question and this is going to happen, we will not know. They will purposefully ask you a few questions which we don't know. But don't give a very bold answer, I don't know. Take it in a different way. Sir, probably I need to check and get back. मैं देख के आता हूँ. कभी नहीं आएगा. Nobody will ask. Okay, so that is the way that you should be communicating, right? Adaptability. Okay. Now, if you see somebody is continuously, and this is also going to happen, because what I'm saying, आपको गुस्सा में लेके आएगा वो, आपको उसका सकता है. That is a technique, because in client discussion you will be seeing, boss, all 5 fingers are not the same. The clients का एक तरीका होता है आपको गुस्सा में डालना का, because if you are angry, it happens, boss. If you are angry or if you are disturbed, we can sign anywhere, we can say anything. आपके मुंह से कुछ निकाल लेना. And let's say you are alone in the interview, in the discussion, and nobody else is there from the company. आपसे मुंह से कुछ निकाल लिया, लिख करके भेज दिया. That guy told this, gone. So हमें भड़कना नहीं है. उसका सकता है, but भड़कना नहीं है. Control yourself. Keep yourself under the control. But if somebody, boss, if somebody is abusing us, sir, let us maintain our language, our decorum. आप बोल सकते हो, but उसके पास आपका control मत छोड़ देना. Keep the control within you. गाली नहीं देना है, गुस्सा नहीं दिखाना है, धीरे से बोलना है, but have the control on your words. Because if you speak something different, which is against the company's policy, then you are under the double sword. वो भी मार रहा है, कंपनी भी मारेगा. Don't do that, okay? Very important. Okay. Mindset and attitude, I think we talked about it. Stay calm. हाँ, इसके लिए क्या करना है? And sometimes see, we are also facing some kind of disturbances, so थोड़ा meditation करना है. Let us make a practice while you are going home, in a taxi, in a bus, in a bed, whatever. So meditation karna hai. So that will bring our mind so calm. Before you start the work, 5 minutes of meditation is fine. Deep breathing and all these kind of things are there. You can see in the internet. Do it. Boss, this is going to help us. Okay? Very important. Show curiosity. Okay. Okay, in the morning also, we are talking in the, in the AI, probably you have all seen that. Have you seen that one person is picking the other person's point and talking? So, basically, we are curious about why ChatGPT is effective. Oh, what? See, I'm not insulting somebody. I'm showing curiosity. Curiosity. Or it might be that I might not know what you are saying. Ask politely, gently, nothing wrong. Please ask gently. अच्छा, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, थोड़ा बताएंगे आप? तकलीफ क्या है? I don't know. बढ़िया फांसी में जड़ा दोगे मुझे? नहीं. बताइए बॉस, क्या है? पता नहीं है. हाँ, ask gently and make friends. Making friends is very, very important in this kind of atmosphere. So as soon as you can build the friendship, the culture, okay, you see things are getting normal very soon. Everything will be done. Even after the meeting, you can ask, अच्छा आप क्या बोला था यार? एक बार फिर से बोलो. You can do that. Highlight projects. Highlight projects means whatever you have done, if that is needed to be highlighted, okay. In interview, I'm talking about the interview, we'll see. We'll go some sample interview rounds. There we will be seeing, when you are introducing yourself, you please highlight whatever you have done. Let's say you have done some internship. Let's say you have done something, some projects, some models. Highlight that. At this stage, it is very important because company will come to know what kind of, deliveries that you have done, what kind of capability at this point in time you have. Highlight that. Nothing wrong. And teamwork and leadership. This is a $1 million question, and this can go for hours after hours discussion. Okay, teamwork means what? Okay, one simple example probably I'll give, and you will all come to know. Let's say again, in the morning I was saying, some events are happening. Okay, some celebrations are happening. Some seminars are happening. Some visitors are coming, whatever. And that responsibility has been given to you all. Let's say, sir has identified you. Ab samalo. Do you think that you will be able to do it by yourself? Alone? Akela ho paega? Nahi ho paega na. You need a team. So you need people who are like-minded. If you ask the team to come, because in the morning time we are in the college, we are in the study session, right? So if you ask the team, chalo yaar, 7 baje baithte hain. खाने के बाद बैठते हैं. People will not say, hey, चलो यार खाने के बाद क्या बैठते हैं, मुझे सोना है. So if we are at the same mindset, भाई हमें भी उतना ही करना है जो आपको करना है, चलो यार बैठते हैं, प्लान बनाते हैं. तो mindset, like mindset, we say like-minded people, very much important. So your words will be very much counted by them, and they should not look you as a बेत वाला आदमी नहीं है. They'll look at you as a friend. The other thing, my dear friend, this is very, very important and very mature thought. None of us are pandits. Okay, if I say, boss, I am a giant in this, I am the biggest fool in the earth. Because there is no end to it. Okay, so what happens sometimes in the team, in this core team, whatever you have formed, you find someone who is good in finance. You find somebody who is good in managing a catering. हो सकता है ना? So when the finance things comes for the budgeting, bring that guy in the front, ask him to talk. You go in the back and go and I have been doing this also. Okay, so let that guy talk. But if the guy talks, let him take the full responsibility of the financing, the budgeting. And whatever that guy is doing, we will be helping him. Decision is the guy. Catering, whoever is good in managing catering, voila, let that guy come and say, boss, we have identified few caterers, this figure, that food, that not food. let that guy take a decision. We will be supporting him because we are not pandits in that line, right? So that is called that. These are few things in leadership. Okay, we can talk later also, but. My dear friend, what happened? Ah. Is it there? Are you there? Hello? This is not moving. Move नहीं कर रहा भाई साहब, थोड़ा आगे रह. अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है. Okay, so this is where we are. Now, common mistakes that we do. Hello, 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 hello. Please. Common mistakes that we do. Don't come late or unprepared. And this we have seen been happening in many times. We are going to the interview, coming unprepared. Please don't come that. Because you will lose it. You will not only lose, even the college will be earning a bad name. So if we are ready for the interview, at least come with whatever knowledge we have. Very important, okay? Giving generic answers without examples. In today's session also, we have seen people were giving, AI will be basically helping us in, in healthcare, this, that. I know. But what has been happening till now? What kind of, impression we have? Healthcare has done some kind of neurosurgery, and how many success rates are there. So come up with some kind of, and this is very, very important. If you are specific, always on top of the data, this is very important. If you are in a company, in an organization, you have to reside on the top of the data. This is your additional work. You have to always be knowledgeable about the data, and on top of it. Okay, because that is going to differentiate you from the others. You get my point? Very important. Speaking negatively about the don't, and if you say, let's say if you are changing your job, or even if you are there, don't complain. This complaint thing is not going to give us a choice. People will think negatively for you. Oh, ये बकवास करता रहता है, कुछ भी बोलता है. अरे यार सबके साथ होता रहता है, क्या बार-बार. That should not at all happen. We should not, even if I don't like somebody, at least restrict and try to avoid, but don't populate with the people. Negative thoughts, okay? Never. Overconfidence and arrogance. ये कर पाओगे? हाँ कर देंगे. क्या कर देंगे भाई? कैसे करोगे? अरे कर देंगे सर. सोचो मत. We have been hearing these kind of statements many, many times, right? करोगे? अरे बोला ना आपको कर देंगे. Arrogance. नहीं. कर पाओगे? सर कर देंगे. अच्छा कैसे करोगे भाई? सर ऐसा मैं कभी-कभी किया था, ऐसा. अच्छा. ये थोड़ा सोचो. हाँ. कर पाओगे ना? हाँ कर पाएंगे. अब क्या करोगे? So I have to be very clear. Before I say I will do, I have to be at least, not if not 100%, at least 90-95% clear. Rest we will evolve. Rest we will do. Okay. And forgetting to thank the interviewer at the end. जल्दी भागना है. चलो यार छुटकारा मिल गया. नहीं. At least give a thanks. Okay. This is going to show them the attitude that yes, even if the client has beaten you very hard, you are polite. Okay. This one we discussed right now. Okay. First point we have not yet checked. This is what we'll see in the second half. Resume. Keep it alive now. Okay. Till now. Formal attire, we talked about it. Company research notes. I'm repeatedly saying about this is very important. Okay. And practice answer for common questions in front of mirror. Who am I? What is my introduction? You have to, and there will also be, I'll come to star. I'll come to that point. That star has to be prepared. I will come. Okay. And if you have any, interview will ask, आपको कुछ कहना है? नहीं कहना है. At least be ready with one or two. Then interviewer will think, okay, he has not even, he doesn't know me. But don't ask the question, कितना पैसा मिलेगा भाई साहब? Don't ask this question. Avoid these kind of questions, but at least ask some curious questions. How the AI, sir, how your AI department is going, or this, that, so that that person will also come to know that you are curious. Okay, don't ask something, कितना salary मिलेगा, क्या होगा, कितना सैलरी दे रहा है उसको मैं दे रहा मुझे क्यों नहीं दे रहा है, not nothing like that. Okay. अच्छा, personal interview. Now coming as a this thing, self introduction techniques, right? Hold on please. This discussion is very important, huh? Acha. Start with a smile. Now, structure your introduction, name and the background. Okay. If you see this name at the background, if I ask you, anyone can tell me quickly. We cannot go for everybody. If I ask you this question, or if you are giving me this impression, name at the background. How will you say? Quick, anyone? My name is what? Please, reply. Look into that point and background, quickly. In 1 second. Jaldi bolo.
My name is Aman Dubey and I am from Kolkata. Currently, I am pursuing diploma in Gani Khan Chaudhary Institute of Engineering and Technology. And my career goal is to.
Hold on. The question was name at the background. Are you answering to the question? My name is Raman Dubey. This part is absolutely clear. What about the background? And keep in mind, the entire thing will be concluding in 60 seconds. This is one part we are hitting. So how will you talk? Quick, reface.
Sir, my name is Aman Dubey.
Correct.
I am from Kolkata. Currently, I am pursuing diploma in electrical engineering from Gani Khan.
Quick.
Gani Khan Chaudhary Institute of Engineering.
It is interesting. We have to limit it. Only 2 sentences. That's it. Yes. No. Background means I am the final year student of this department from GKCIET. That's it. No more words. Full stop means done. Okay? Understood?
Okay.
Because 60 seconds for the entire thing. So first point, my name is Raman Dubey. Stop. I am the final year student of so department from this college. Done. Okay? Okay. Now next one. Academic highlights. Okay. If I say academic highlights, what will you say? Anyone? Academic highlights, very short in 1 sentence. Huh?
About the CGPA, what I got in last year.
No, you tell me the answer. I mean.
And my academic highlight I got around the 8.8 CGPA, and my skills and strengths are very based on the core subject of mechanical engineering, and my career goal is to implement that knowledge to the practical.
Okay. Very much, but sharpen it. When you talk about skills and strength, I am skilled in Python, I am skilled in mechanical, whatever you pick up some name. In software engineering, I am skilled in Python, I am skilled in C, I am skilled in Java, I am skilled in AI, like that. Okay, make it very short. And it should be impactful in my mind. Oh, because I have come to pick up somebody from AI. I have come to pick up somebody from mechanical. Oh, mechanical. Oh, this one. So talk something which is impactful. Okay, good. Now, career goals and motivation. Career goals and motivation. How will you say? So okay, it is there. Show alignment with your role or industry. This one might not be that relevant now, but later on if you are changing your job. But at the same time, I've given you some example also. Okay. Now, see, as I said, company to company will vary, right? So if Apple is coming, and if you are sitting in the front of Apple's interviewers, so what will you express your passion like if you are going to Apple? Because now you are thinking to go to Apple, right? So I am passionate about applying AI to the real world. This is just an example, right? So there you can say, I'm passionate to apply, example, AI in your next generation iPhone coming up very soon as iPhone 17. Or just check in the website, what is their next generation coming up? What kind of applications that they are going to use? So let's XYZ. I've heard that Apple is going to come with XYZ, which is going to be impactful with AI, with social features. I'm so excited to work with that. Limited. What am I? Now, that is the reason I'm saying the entire 4 bullets or 5 bullets, whatever, should not be more than 60 seconds. Okay, we will be doing a little bit more into this. And my dear friend, there is another word we say, elevator speech, meaning that let's say I make you in the elevator, in the lift. You are going to 5th floor, I am going to the 6th floor. You will be departing me at 5th floor. We meet each other in the ground. How long it takes to go from the ground to the 5th floor? Few seconds. We have to introduce ourselves, because if the guy is smiling, within that time frame, all these 4 points should be clear. You see, I'm restricting yourself so that you can tell everything what you will say in even less than 30 seconds. Practice it. Now you got the challenge, right? So you write it down, you practice, you keep your watch ready, you keep the stopwatch ready, make someone observe you in front of mirror, whatever, boss. But this is very, very important. Today we will see in the real interview also. Okay? Now, the next point, show personality. What does it mean? Show personality. What exactly you mean by this? Meaning that, what am I interested outside my work or study? I might be a chess player. I might be a football player. I might be a cricket player. I might be a singer. Those things, your passion, your hobbies. Okay. Now you can you tell me why the companies and they are interested? If I'm interviewer, I'll be very much interested to know what you do after your work. Can you tell me why they will be interested so much quickly? How much human we are. Are we a robot? Because at the end of the day, we are dealing with people. If you are connected to the fine arts or performing arts or whatever, cricket, football, means you are working in the team outside your work. How quickly you can gel, how you can do there, by the way. Your mental status, I can understand. Very much important, okay? Now, the next one is body language and tone. Right from the morning, we've been talking about a lot regarding the body language. I think we have all understood. I don't want to, eye connection and speak clearly. I think we talked about sitting posture, very, very important. How you want to sit? Like the way you're sitting here? Better? Straight better? Straight. So that is going to give the other person confidence that you are listening. If I do like this, I'm package trip. No, I'm in a business oriented, business discussion. I'm so curious to know what you are saying. So this sitting posture is very, very important. Okay. Okay. Now, very much important. Very much important. We call it as a filler in discussion. Can anybody tell me what is a filler in discussion? What is a filler in discussion? Filler. What is extra? Sorry, what is that? What is redundant? What is that? Okay, I will show you. Listen to me, okay? and comment. You know, I came last night in Shatabdi, and you know, the train was running little late, and at the end it has come early, and you know, I went to the hotel, and everything was okay. Vis-a-vis. I came here last night in Shatabdi. The train started a little late, but it made up, and I was put up in a hotel a little early. What is the difference between these two conversations? Many of us unknowingly has a habit of this, that. Avoid it. If you are not able to make up, at least you record in your voice. Listen to it, you will come to know what's happening over there. You get the point? There are funny things, and this is distracting, by the way. Okay. Okay, see again. Where is that? Show personality, show body language, end. Okay. When you are about to end, what will you do? Let's say you see that conversation has ended in the interview and you are about to leave. Will you just keep it there? Okay, goodbye. At least speak one sentence that's a brief about me. Because you have come to, to brief you, by the way, brief about me, and I look forward to discussing. But be very careful about looking forward to discuss, because you might not know if you will be called. Okay, at least you say something. Okay, this is the brief about me, sir. Then if anything else you have, rather, if you have any other question, I can answer. Keep it open. If they say, okay, no, we are okay with it. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, make a move. Some good points, and some strategy. Now, this is very important. Probably with this we will be coming to an end of our discussion today. We call STAR. This is a model we must follow to prepare our conversation. Till now, whatever we said, the good things, and to eliminate the bad things. But now we are talking how we shape up, how we design our conversation. We talked about the tools, good body language, good communication, this, that, whatever, we talked about it. But now we are saying what we do with all these good elements. We come up with a design framework. This is the framework. It is called STAR. So STAR means situation. S is the situation, right? Now, what does it mean? I'm giving you an example. You can look into it. During my internship at Infosys, TCS, whatever, okay, our team faced a challenge with inaccurate demand forecasting. Probably something has come up as a question. What has gone wrong in your project? Okay, now, even before I come to this point, I would like to highlight something. I have seen people talking in the interview where they have failed. Not that the big goody things. Why? Why they are so curious to talk about where did they fail? Because they wanted to know the other people what exactly, rather what is his or her limitation, and at the end, how they have overcome. So I have a tendency, I have a courage to overcome my limitations. Everybody has a limitation. Everybody has a limitation in this world. But very important that I don't turn around. I can overcome. That is the reason they start the conversation. But at this point in time, you can restrict it. But if they're asking you, you talk about something where you could not succeed. If this is the example. But anything might come up, right? So the STAR method, in the STAR method, we start with a situation. The situation is this. Probably during my internship, this has happened, inaccurate demand forecasting. So I have done an inaccurate demand forecasting. Oh, really? Then what happened? Okay. Then we go to the task. What happened, or rather what we have done? So I was tasked with improving the accuracy of the predictive model. So initially there was a inaccuracy been observed, but manager has given me another task, or I have picked up myself to improvise. This is my task. You get the point? Action. What have I done? Now, this is where initially the situation, the task is basically I have planned that I will be doing it. Mentally, I am getting ready. Action, I am doing it. What have I been doing it? I cleaned the database, whatever I have done, or whatever the mess has happened. Now, this is what I am doing to make it live. But okay, I cleaned the database, data set, applied feature engineering, and this. This is what I have done. So that gives the company very clear understanding. Oh, then they might ask you, did you do it all by yourself? Yes, sir. I thought it and I have done it. And then what happened? Result. What is the result? The result is the new model improved forecasting accuracy. See, there was a problem. You planned something, you did something, and the result is this. Now, I'm concluding this slide now. First of all, you tell me any confusion here till now, whatever we discussed, any confusion? This is very, very important. Is there any confusion? No. So, when you prepare yourself for the interview, first is your introduction, which we talked about. Elevator speech, we talked about. 30 seconds. 35 seconds. Let us make it 30 seconds. Let us see where we stand. That is the first item we have to prepare. In front of mirror, in front of people, in front of audio, video, whatever. The second is this one. So whenever we are talking, and because interviewer will ask you, what have you done? What have you done in internship? What have you done in your projects? Because we just cannot say, boss, I am a final year student of electrical engineering. So what? Immediately the question comes in interview. So what? There are many people who are in the final year of engineering. So what? So I am going to explain to them, whatever project that I have done, internship I have done, this will come up from our resume. That we'll discuss in the later half. So let's say we have seen the resume and we have seen that you have done some internship in Infosys. This is coming up. So what exactly you have done, sir, in the internship? So your storyline should be following these lines. Is it clear? This is how we are connecting the design part and then my implementation part, because everybody will have their own stories. Try to create your own storyline, draft it, read it, do whatever, but this is your preparation framework. Any question? Because now we are leaving a very important slide. Any question? Well, absolutely. It is not only the improvement. It is.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it important that result should contain the improvement, or is it okay that if it is as it is like before?
Okay. You can sit down. Yeah, very good question. First of all, let me come up with this point. It should be quantified. First of all, positive or negative. Let's say you could not improve. It further got worsened. To what extent? That question will be coming automatically in your mind, right? To what extent? So, because then probably your story will go beyond. So we again tried another model, this, that, whatever. And later on, something will come up as an improvement, right? So, quantification is very important, and that is the reason that 20% has been given as an improvement. Even if it is not an improvement, if it is detrimental, don't hide, at least talk about it. But you should, whatever it is, improvement or detrimental, whatever, always, I'm telling you repeatedly, be in top of the data. Whatever result you are bringing in front of the people, that should be quantifiable. इतने आदमी का भर अच्छा हुआ, इतना आदमी का खराब हुआ, ये हुआ, that broke down. But it is not like, you are giving some vague answers. It should be quantifiable, but it should be very much likely acceptable also. You get my point? So quantification is important, but it is not always necessary that improvement has come. Improvement probably has seen a little bit more. We are trying for more improvement in the next cycle. With this, the story will continue. So this model is just to frame your story so that I can understand and appreciate what you have done in your internship or in your project. Is this clear to everybody? Okay, good. I think a few more minutes. I think we answered this. Just have a look. Keep answers structured and concise. We have been telling repeatedly that technical skills. Okay. In your topic, in your description, this technical skill is very, very important because you are fresh graduates. Technically, you should be 100% sound. Technical skill is very, very important and connect it to a practical scenario in your internship or project. But technical skill should be visible in the sheet. And soft skills means we have talked many times. In technical skill, you are doing a project, you are doing a teamwork, where you are a leader. And why should you think you are the leader? Is it that you are getting done? No. Because the life kept exactly. And if you love it, they will like you. You also should do the same thing, right? Very much important. Okay. Avoid rambling means doing the same thing again. Don't do that. In an interview, one sentence properly said. Okay. And next achievement, quantifiability. We talk about two types. Right? Okay. Quick tips. These are all of it. Make some star stories already pre-built in your mind. Otherwise, you cannot create it in the interview. Okay? See your resume, you come up, and your resume should be in line with that. Resume should be in line with that. So create few star stories, keeping it in your pen, paper, whatever, in your mind, so that at any point in time, impromptu, even for the group, WhatsApp group, so you can help each other. You can requesting you all, come up with some WhatsApp group. Prepare yourself. You numbers, I think we talked about it. Key concepts.
Hello, sir. Sir, I think if we want to ask a question from the interviewer, then sir, if it in the form of like suggestion, then that sir, I have some confusion about that point. Can you please suggest me what we do that may be more effective, sir? Yes, sir. If I want to ask you some question, then sir, if I ask you that, sir, what is this like? Unlike that, I want to ask you, sir. In this point, I have some confusion. Can you please suggest me to understand it in better way? That would be, I think, more impactful. No, sir, not on the question part. I want to tell you that suggestion in part of my confusion. Your question is correct. But, sir, if I want to ask you some question, then, sir, please, can you suggest me something related to answer? That may be more effectful. Yes, sir. Oh. Oh. Okay, sir. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir, not that, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, see, we are going for lunch, and 5 students from different departments have been asked to volunteer for the mock interview. They should report at TPO at 1 p.m. Okay, sharp at 1 p.m. Don't be late. The others will report here by 2:15 p.m. 2:15 p.m. Why? Because we shall conduct the mock interview, we shall record it, and then we shall play it here. Okay, and show you that what are the difficulties people might face and what are the corrections need to be done. Okay, and we shall discuss. Okay, so please be here by 2:15 sharp. Okay, thank you everyone. We shall take a group photo. Please come up. Please come up. No, 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 no. Please stay there. Rise, stand up. We shall take the photo. Okay.